Hey go-getters! So we have an upcoming webinar and I just thought it would be awesome just to share with you a behind the scenes of what our automation looks like in our tool, which is Keap, just to let you see a little behind the scenes. So what you're seeing here is an advanced automation. And so this is about when participants register for our upcoming webinar. So you'll see that they start here where think of this as the landing page, but we actually followed a different format where we have a form that's embedded into the landing page or the web page where participants will go to register. From that, they'll go ahead and they'll get this confirmation email just to let them know that they've registered. Inside of that email are things like a add event link where they can add it to their calendar. Because if you're anything like me, you live off your calendar. So we want you to be able to have that locked in. And we also have a button for a link to the webinar. So this is sent at any time after a participant is registered, just to let them know we are confirmed and they're in there. So the next would be the reminder email, which goes out about 4 days before the event. So we share a little value with them, give them a little bit more insight of what's happening inside the webinar, and then also reshare for them, if they didn't grab them the first time, the link to join the webinar and the link to actually add the event to their calendar. Next, we go over to the 2 days reminder, and we also have the webinar pretty much a day before reminder. And the last but not least is the day of the webinar. And as we know, even though it's on our calendar and we may have it ingrained, we get a little sidetracked sometimes. So it's nice to have those reminders. And that would be it. Then the webinar would be live. And we would also have a follow-up, which I'll also share in another video, just to share a little behind the scenes of what that automation could look like for the follow-up if you're hosting webinars. So what you'll also see down here is there's this cool feature inside Keap where we're able to write text and also help our team understand the behind the scenes of what's happening if anybody was to come in there. So there's written instruction here, and we'll fine tune it as we go through creating different webinars and just making sure that whoever comes in to either tweak the emails, tweak the timeline, they're able to understand the workflow. And once completed, we'll also include a recording that explains that this campaign allows our audience to raise their hands and pretty much say yes, they would like to attend the webinar. And it really helps to send reminders so that they actually show up. So that's what we'll actually put here too. So I just wanted to show a little behind the scenes of what it looks like with setting up advanced automation campaigns. And this one in particular is for a webinar registration. I'll share in another video what the follow-up could look like for the attendees that actually show up and what it could look like for those who actually don't show up. But I hope you're having a good one. Cheering you guys on always. Love y'all.